I think it's good because what happened there is other people who never watch boxing or they don't know anything about boxing, they wanna watch Jake Paul because he's coming from he bring fans from other world, right? It's good because everybody enjoy it.
Would you ever entertain that idea when you're done?
Maybe.
There are some reports now coming out that Canelo Jake Paul is a thing in May as well, which, by the way, what a freaking year for Canelo Alvarez. Holy shit. Those are two gigantic paydays.
Canelo Alvarez has recently addressed the rumors surrounding his potential fight with Jake Paul. Reports suggest that Canelo and Jake have come to an agreement to face off in May. This match is anticipated to be a preparation for Canelo as he readies himself to defend his unified super middleweight titles against Terence Crawford on September 13th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
If that fight ends up being close,
yes,
a lot of people are going to watch that fight, right? A lot,
because I think a lot of people are going to want to see Jake Paul lose. And
100%.
Julius Julianus reports that Canelo and Jake Paul have agreed to a fight, but details like weight class and round count are still unclear. With a record of 62-22, Canelo isn't one for exhibitions, making this a legitimate bout. The fight is expected to surpass Canelo's September showdown with Terence Crawford in PPE sales, thanks to Jake Paul's massive social media following of 23.6 million Instagram followers and 20.6 million YouTube subscribers.
Said that you'd like to go up against Canelo Alvarez. What gives you the f***ing right to call out a 59-2 boxer, one of the greatest of all time, when you've not yet proven yourself?
I'm predicting what's going to happen three more years from now.
So I'm
going to get to his skill level and beat him. I have one of the greatest self-belief systems in the world, and I know what I'm capable of, and with this new team, I can give Canelo a serious f***ing run for his money.
Crawford's popularity pales in comparison to Jake Paul's, especially after his underwhelming pay-per-view performance against Israel Madrimov. The potential fight between Canelo and Crawford wouldn't generate the same financial interest without major backing. Although many fans are skeptical about Canelo fighting Jake Paul, Canelo recently mentioned he'd consider it if the price is right. A fight with Jake could bring in more money than his scheduled May bout against William Skull. Sources confirm that the Canelo-Paul fight is set for May, co-promoted by Canelo Promotions MVP and PVC. After Jake's victory over Mike Tyson, the buzz around the fight has grown. If Canelo fights Jake, it could fuel the criticism that he's taking easy fights post-Bivol loss. While no official confirmation has come through, respected analysts like Wade Plens and Ariel Helwani have weighed in, suggesting the fight may have real potential. The possibility of two massive paydays for Canelo in 2025 is intriguing, but only time will tell if this fight happens.
It's a close fight. Does it diminish the gigantic fight in September, or does it make you more interested? Because I think now, I mean, David Benavidez offered a deferring point, but I think a lot of people think Canelo is just going to be too big for Terence Crawford.
While Ariel Helwani didn't confirm the reports about the Canelo-Paul fight, he also didn't deny them. Given his connections, it's clear he's often in the loop when it comes to rumors. The potential showdown between Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez this May for Cinco de Mayo has raised eyebrows. Paul has built his career by facing non-boxers, often exploiting age and skill differences to secure wins. A fight between Paul and Canelo seems lopsided and offers little appeal to fans, with most expecting Canelo to easily win unless he intentionally drags the fight out. The Canelo-Paul fight remains unconfirmed, but speculation continues to grow. For Canelo, this could be a chance to earn money and stay active before his September showdown with Terence Crawford. However, many view this as a sign that Canelo is taking on opponents below his skill level, likely to avoid facing younger, more dynamic challengers.
He told me before his goal is to fight Canelo, so that's, you know, where his mindset's at.
It get f***ed up by Canelo. Oh, I'm sorry. It's TMG.
You can curse. You can curse.
I apologize, but
no apologize about.
There's no way he get demolished.
Jake Paul has built a $100 million fortune through boxing, leveraging his massive social media presence to make millions per fight. Despite his success, a fight with Canelo Alvarez, a top pound-for-pound fighter, seems one-sided. Adoladipo believes Canelo could easily finish Jake in the first round, adding that Jake's courage to step into the ring with Canelo is admirable. But he's facing a legitimate boxer, not an aging legend like Tyson or Silva. Although the Canelo-Paul bout seems unlikely to go past the first round, it could shake up the boxing scene. Jake has hinted at a return in July in New York, but it would conflict with Canelo's commitment to face Terence Crawford in September. If the fight happens, it would likely serve as a warm-up for Canelo. Jake has teased that his next challenge will be his toughest yet, posting about his training in Puerto Rico. The problem the child has consistently expressed his desire to step up and face the challenge of overcoming Alvarez, a fighter hailed as one of the best of this era. Paul's experience against reputable opponents is minimal, and it's highly improbable that any matchup would be approved for one of Alvarez's 168-pound titles. Nikki Sabedarian, the American's counselor, had earlier hinted that the fight would happen but stressed that there would be a number of obstacles to overcome. We just put on the biggest event since the advent of cable for combat sports, and so no matter what fighter you are, you have to look at that and say that is a pretty special moment. That is a pretty special platform. Darian told the Ariel Helwani show he added Jake Paul doesn't need Canelo from a fan perspective nor from a belt perspective because they are not going to fight for the belts Canelo holds. Canelo certainly doesn't need Jake Paul to make money either. For me, it has to be more than that. It has to be a desire to once again have the world stop and pay attention to this beautiful sport of boxing. Have the world look at it and say, wow, boxing is back. The hurdle is not money. In any case, combatants should have a busy year. Alvarez might be on the brink of his most lucrative year, yet should he take on both Crawford and Paul. But his focus remains firmly on cementing his legacy in a sport where his talent reigns supreme. Paul is determined to silence the critics of the boxing world, and a showdown with Alvarez would present a rare chance, one where he'd enter as a significant underdog. So that's all from today's video. If you